Merry meet. Welcome to Witch Magic. I'm Dawn, and I will be taking you on a spiritual journey to all things magic and witchcrafts. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Witch Magic. So I just wanted to touch base about what has been happening so far this year with us and everything like that. I recently got a new job. Well, actually, I'm training to become a pharmacy technician. So I'm very excited about my new endeavors. So there's a lot to learn, and I'm so brand new at this, but I'm super excited. So please wish me luck on that journey. So many things are happening in this month of June. We have graduations, birthdays, Father's Day. So I just want to remind you that I did start a new Facebook group. So it's for the community. So it is a private group. And please feel free to join. You know, we could talk about anything to do with witchcraft, spirituality, paganism, Wicca, Hinduism, Buddhism, astrology, numerology, crystals, everything to do with witchcraft and our magic, right? And it's called Magic Witches. And I do have the link along with all the other links that I have on the show notes of the podcast and on the description of the YouTube channel. So please come and join that. Let's start having discussions. So today I want to talk about Litha, which is one of the witches' sabbats, and let's get on with it. So this year, Litha, also known as Midsummer and the Summer Solstice, is on June 20. And actually, Midsummer was always celebrated in Europe around the 24th of June, and it is a national holiday in Finland and Sweden. Litha actually started as a midsummer festival in Celtic and German cultures. So how can you celebrate Litha? Make floral wreaths, build a fairy house, decorate your altar or your home with fresh flowers and summer colors. Also, party it up with music and dancing and singing. And of course, as we always like to do, light a bonfire. So this is a time to celebrate Mother Earth and abundance. For pagans, this is a time for celebrating the height of summer and knowing that the sun will provide abundance and the summer will ensure a successful harvest. This is the longest day of the year as the sun reaches its highest point in the sky. So here are the correspondences of Litha. Flower is a rose. Stones, diamond, emerald, lapis lazuli, and peridot. Deities, Aphrodite, Freya, Sol, Ra, and Zeus. Symbols, bonfire, flowers, and sunwheels. Colors, blue, green, pink, purple, and yellow. Foods, elderberry, fennel, honey, and thyme. This would be a great time to do magic related to masculine energies, good fortune, and healing, as well as divination pertaining to love and romance. Set your intentions for the summer and make sure you keep reminding yourself of those intentions. Like I always say, you can write it down in a journal so that you don't forget, and you can go back and reflect on it. Honor the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, which is usually represented by the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, and ask for guidance. So at this moment, I want to play you a little song, so just sit back and relax and enjoy the music. So, in scientific terms, the reason why the summer solstice is the longest day of the year is because the Earth is tilted on its axis towards the sun, or at least towards one of the poles. So, while the northern hemisphere experiences the summer solstice, the southern hemisphere experiences the winter solstice. And then vice versa during those other parts of the year. Okay, so this was a short and sweet episode. Sometimes I kind of like to keep them a little bit short because I know that people have busy lives. I know that, you could be listening to this on your way to work, or you could be watching this during a lunch break, whatever the case may be. So, but I know with me, the podcasts that I listen to, sometimes I like them to be a little bit long because even though I can't finish it in one sitting, like if it's an hour long, let's say, if I can't finish it in one sitting, I like to go back to it. But at the same time, shorter ones are a little bit better because usually you can sit through it in one take, right? So, let me know how you feel about that. You can comment on the YouTube video, on the YouTube channel. You could send me a message on Facebook. However you want to communicate. I'm on Instagram. You can send me a private message there and just let me know, or send me an email. My email link's on there too. So just let me know. And if you are new here, whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it on your favorite podcast platform, I highly appreciate that you're here, first of all. And I do encourage you to, listen to the past episodes, or at least some of them, just to kind of get a feel of what this show is all about. And give me your feedback. I really, really want some feedback because I don't know, aside from a couple of likes on YouTube and stuff like that, I don't know if you're actually liking these episodes, if you want me to do more, you want me to do less, what other topics you would like me to talk about, things like that. Yeah, I really do want to know because I want you to be happy with this and I want to give you the content that you want. So anyway, as we normally do after each episode, I am going to read an oracle card and I'm going to use my Moonology deck. And let me get the cards out. I love this deck because it's so pretty. I mean, I love all my oracle decks. How can you not? But, the moon, I am so connected with the moon, as a lot of us are. And wow, a card just jumped out. I love it when this happens. You guys know that I do. And the card is luck is on your side. So that's a good one to have. All right, so let's see. Let me find it in the book. Luck is on your side. All right, let's see. It's the new moon in Sagittarius, so 58. Because these cards tell you the moon phases and the zodiac sign it's in and everything like that, so I love it. And I don't give myself enough light over here, honestly, but anyway, it's called Luck is on Your Side. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet on the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring the metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others, or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up. I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time reading over here because there's no light. If that's something you work in to achieve, but the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. And the Attune to the Moon says, count your blessings, literally, write them down or say them out loud. In the additional meanings for this card, You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice, for example, via Facebook, a journal, or blog. And the teaching says, Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius eschews all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. That's pretty cool. We can all use a little bit of luck on our side now, can't we? All right. Well, I hope you have a great Litha, a great summer. And I'll come back on here for Magick Moonlog at the beginning of July and also another episode sometime in July. All right. So until then, come join the Facebook group, Magick Witches. I have the link. And let's start some discussions. And even like the Facebook page too, because that way you can share the podcast since that one is not private. And really, I want to get my word out about this show because it really helps with the algorithm when you share, comment, like, subscribe, and make sure you're getting those notifications for the podcast and or the YouTube channel so that you don't miss a thing. And that's pretty much what I will be saying in my outro here. So to everyone, be magical. Thank you for tuning in to Witch Magic. If you like this show, please head over to Apple or Spotify and give me a 5-star rating and a review. It will really help with the algorithm of the show and to help people find it. Thank you.